Welcome back. Today is day 10 of me trading professionally. Left my job to trade 100% full time. Let me break down what we're seeing on the charts today. So today we're going to be trading Euro USD also. On the last video, I said I have to do some back testing before I bring Euro USD. Nowadays, I'm confident that my strategy working with Euro USD, so we're bringing it in right now. That doesn't mean that I back tested it. That means that I have the balls. Today we just trading that because if liquidity is a concept that all or the whole market adheres to, or all the financial, all the forex market adheres to, what's even the point of back testing or waiting to back test Euro USD in depth when I know it already working in GBP USD? You know, I just confident that my strategy going to work across Euro USD. Although it might be riskier, I just confident. Now, today we're risking 1% per trade because of the added Euro USD. We're not going to be risking 1.5%. We're risking 1% on my $5,000 account. Let me explain to you what the fuck is going on. So that's how we get our bias for the day. We look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we see price breaking lower lows, right? Price breaking higher lows and it creating lower lows. It basically in the downtrend, right? That green zone there is where we want price to come back up into, which is the premium zone for us to sell. So that shouldn't even be, that should be fucking red. Should be red. We want to sell from on top of there. That's exactly what we want to do. So price as we know, okay, price in an uptrend actually. Yeah. Price in an uptrend. Okay, so price in an uptrend because that on the 4 hour price break that structure, right? And then that week not yet closed yet. That candle not yet closed yet, so we cannot count it as a downtrend or uptrend. We have to count it based on the last point that was sweep or not sweep, and that was it's in an uptrend. It's in an uptrend. On the 1 hour, we see price in an uptrend. Like we say, we're not counting the candle and not yet closed yet. That candle closing at 10 o'clock. So if it close at 10 o'clock, that invalidating all trades for GBP USD, and we're just not going to look at it again because the 4 hour and the 1 hour not correlated together. But what I think is price going to wick down there and let's start going up. That's what I think going to happen. Some equal lows there. Right now, there is just the waiting game. So we're looking for buy trades on GBP USD. Wow. I think that's a trade there. That's definitely a trade. Pay ourselves. And then on Euro USD, what we seen on the 4 hour, price is in a downtrend. You see price break, well that's still loading. But we see price break that previous higher low, down candle and up candle, price break for that, going down on the 1 hour. It is in a downtrend. Price break that lower low, that higher low, and then going down. So we're looking for sell trades, right? I should keep an eye on GBP USD, you know. That looking like it's going to reverse from that line there. That's equal. That's equal lows on the 1 hour time frame. See on the 15 minute if they have anything between that. No. Let's see on the 5 minute they have anything between that. So, alright. So if price reject on any of them lines, we taking that trade to the uptrend. If price reject and break over that high with a engulfing candle, taking that trade. GBP USD, a candle there. Just marking it on my MetaTrader 5. Alright, there we go. Our take profit would be 1 to 1. Look like price do want to reject her. So if it come to 10 o'clock and price still and price close the 1 hour wick. If it reach 10 o'clock, if it reach 10 o'clock and then the 1 hour wick close, because that wick closing at 10 o'clock below that low, then we in a downtrend on the 1 hour, so we're not taking any trades again. We cannot take any trades on GBP USD because it's not aligned with the 4 hour time frame. So right now it's just the waiting game. Literally just the waiting game. Fresh cut. I already know what's up. Price to go on top of that bitch. I've joined a team. Office price to engulfing candle probably. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. Ideally, ideally we want price to break below that and then they start shooting up. That's what we want. But life is not about ideals. That's a lovely trade, not gonna lie at all. That's a lovely fucking trade. If that actually play out, which I know it will. Catch that motherfucker, dog. We legendary. We catch that motherfucker. We legendary. That's that. Yeah. Alright. Hey, we seen some reactions there. In 1 minute, seeing price going up. Prepare my buy and sell buttons. So remember, risking, risking 1%. Half of 1% is 25. So that will be our first TP at $25. Let's see. Euro USD not doing anything, but they creating that week. So when that 15-minute week done, which is at 10, then we could draw a fresh equilibrium point. Price looking like it's going to go up, then sweep that go below that low, and then break above these highs right there. Then we could just go and take a uptrend trade. We see the momentum slowing down. Like you see all of that. Okay, momentum slow down there, then it keep going on, and it keep going on, and it keep going on, and it keep going on. And when it touch that 5 minutes, we seeing it start slowing down. It's starting to create bullish candles to the uptrend. See one, two bullish candles, and these candles looking strong. We see another bearish candle, which is a pin bar candle. Well, that's not actually a pin bar candle, but we see a long wick. You see it touch right down there and then just reject. So that's also mean some good shit. You see that candle have no bottom wick, which is a bullish candle. Just patience. Let's get this bitch. Euro USD still doing its thing. 15 minutes, still doing its thing. GBP USD doing its thing also. Almost 10 o'clock, guys. So we're looking for that rejection to happen before 10 o'clock so that the 1 hour doesn't close below that. Because if the 1 hour close below that, that invalidating the trade, basically saying Brewski price going down. Oh, yeah, we seen some shit there. We seen some motion there. Not gonna lie. We seen some fucking motion there. How much seconds? 43 seconds. Enter that then 0.7. After enter that bid gen, take two 0.7 or trades. Wow. Let's see what the fuck is going on. 0.14, that means 0.7 on our two other TPs. So we enter in one TP. We not yet enter yet. Basically, we're waiting for an engulfing candle. Go on top of that high there. We enter strong engulfing candle or a strong bullish candle. Okay, we see a rejection. Do not know what the fuck is going on. Right, it's not looking like it rejected. If I could enter that trade before 10, before that trade get invalidated, that would be lovely. In a 15 minutes on Euro USD forming a next low. So we could measure from there to there, get the equilibrium points. I don't think that trade setup will play out. Do not think that motherfucker is gonna play out. Because if that 1 hour close below that low, then we cannot take uptrend trades. And then the 4 hour inner uptrend. Patiently waiting. Doesn't seem like, we'll get to enter that trader. What's that shit at like 9:59? I don't think that trade will play out. I do not think that trade will play out. Our next bet is Euro USD. Because that, as we can see, that candle closing all at 12 o'clock. That 9 o'clock for our candle closing at all at 12 o'clock. And then at 12 o'clock, we stop in trades. But then we need that 4 hour candle to close as a confirmation to the downtrend. But it closing all 12 o'clock, which is when we're not taking trades again. So, yeah, price just have to try and go up in an uptrend for the 1 hour, which I doubt it will because they have like 9 more minutes or 7 more minutes for that hourly candle to close. And it closing bearish. So, yeah, let's see how the fuck this pans out. Could quite literally enter there. Could quite literally just enter there, break below that, create a high there, and then break above that high. He could literally do that shit. But that creates a 5 minute high there. So that could be a point of, yeah, I do not think that would be a trade to take. 5 minutes before candle close to the downtrend, invalidating the whole trend move. I don't think that would be a trade to take. We also added USD JPY to the mix. So that trade, I cannot take that trade. That trade too close to the close of the 1 hour. Let's add USD JPY. Today there. You know what I realized today? You just have to trade. You cannot avoid losses by back testing your way. For USD JPY. USD JPY. Or yeah, USD JPY. Right? You cannot backtest your way into thinking, I have the strategy down now. You know, you will always take losses even if you have an 80% win rate. So why not just a market, live trade your data? So for example, if you take a trade, then live put all the variables that happen when you take that trade, and then just form a conference like, okay, when I take that trade at that time, that happening. Be a fucking man about it, dog. Put your foot in the put your feet in the water. Wow. That's showing like it want to reject you, but that trade is a jackass trade. I could already see that trade being a jackass trade. You're not even looking at that again. On the fact, we're closing that GBP USD window because that trade is a jackass trade. 15 minutes about to close. Let's draw a new equilibrium point. That's our halfway point. So we're looking for price to come on top of that section so we could sell down lower, because the 4 hour and the 1 hour in a downtrend. As we can see, 4 hour downtrend, 4 hour downtrend right here, then 1 hour downtrend right here. Simple shit. Simple shit. Simplest shit. Alright? Going to look at the time, 5 minutes to see liquidity level, to see a liquidity level just above that. Let's see USD JPY. Let's see what that motherfucker doing. So we on the oh my gosh, I have loads of fucking objects. That month. Yes. Yes. Did it everything. Alright. Okay. There we go. Now we clean on the 4 hour winner uptrend. 4 hour just break that. 1 hour winner uptrend. Lovely shit. 15 minutes uptrend about to close and create a swing high. We're going to use our Fibonacci tool, draw the halfway point, put our line in the middle. We're looking for buy trades because the market is in an uptrend. Alright? So we're looking for price to go below that discount area zone. So we could take some buy trades. Why am I fucking thinking all out there? Euro USD just closed. We create the low. Now what we want to do on Euro USD, we want to follow that shit tightly. So as we can see, we're not even looking at GBP USD again. We're looking at USD JPY. USD JPY. Alright, there we go. USD JPY. And nowhere close to coming down to where we wanted to come down. Got it on the 5 minutes. Yeah, that looking different on my screen, Oh, that's the 15 minutes. I see, nigga. That looking fucking different on my screen. Halfway point. Halfway point is 147822. 147822. 14877, yeah. It correlated. Alright. Okay, that's that. So we're looking for price to go below there under 1 minute, reject, create a liquidity point, then reject and go up. Simple. 5 minutes. Let's draw out some liquidity points. Euro USD. Oh wow, we didn't even see that. Look at halfway point right there. That's a swing high, then a swing low. So that's halfway. That's the new halfway point right there. Right? Anything above that, we taking sell trades. Even see that candle there. Right? Let's move the Fibonacci. 5 minutes. So price have to create its own liquidity point on the 5 minute. Above that halfway point, which is 17686. 17686. Okay. Price currently above the halfway point on Euro USD, where we're going to look for potential sell trades. Right? We want price to create a liquidity point because on the 5 minute, the next liquidity point is that swing high. Oh fuck. We marked the equilibrium on the wrong time frame. I just say no guy, no I'm not tripping. Sure we could have taken a trade there that we didn't want to take. Right there. The halfway point is actually 17856. 17856, waiting for price to cross on top of that. They literally have a 5 minute high just above that zone that we're going to be targeting because we remove that red box there because that crowd in the area. We're going to be targeting that motherfucker. Let's see what price does when it reach that level. USD JPY, seen it going down. 15 minutes. Lovely shit. To see that shit go down lower, possibly hit that liquidity point and go up. What I was coming and do there, I was coming and shift the halfway point. 1785. Yeah, that have to be black. So guys, now we back. What we're seeing is price forming a that's a low. We see price forming a high on the 15 minute. We draw the equilibrium point, which is half of that. When that candle close, that will confirm that that's the equilibrium point, which is the halfway point. You're looking for trades on top of that section. That section, which is the premium section. So we could take sell trades to the downside. That's Euro USD, 4 hour in a downtrend, 1 hour in a downtrend. Yeah, we're just waiting patiently about USD JPY, waiting for price to come down inside of there or close as a bullish candle so we could draw a new equilibrium zone for price. Simple. Up then down then up. Let's see what it does. 21 seconds. Halfway point 1.176. 7661. Okay, so we see the 15-minute close creating a swing high, and that was a swing low equilibrium point right there. Waiting for price to come back up, retest that 5-minute high, and then go down lower. Okay, we see it close with a we see price creates a new swing low, up then down then up. That's the lowest point. So we draw a halfway line right there, and we're looking to take trades right now on GBP USD. Draw the 5 minutes, so that could move there. On the 5 minute, let's look for a low. A low is a down then an up candle. So that's a low right there. Wow. Tin price doing something there. Let's see. And then that's another low. A down then an up candle. And then that's another low. So we have three lows that price could possibly sweep on USD USD JPY to then go in an option because 1 hour in an option, 4 hour in an option. So we're taking option trades on USD JPY. Let's see how this pans out. USD JPY. Okay, we seeing some shit there right now. Wow. The price cost both that and that. So choose the lowest one, which is that one there. 5 minute, that's that flow there. All right, 1 minute. So on the 1 minute, that's what we're seeing. Price is rejecting. But as usual, if a 5 minute high is in the way of our 1 to 1, then we're not taking a trade. Let's see Euro USD. Euro USD pushing up to that 5 minute line also. Put that only 1 minute. That's that line, and they also have another line right there. Okay, you see price break that second 5 minute low. So let me put that in my USD JPY thing there. Price break that second low. Minutes. Okay, so what we're seeing is on a 1 minute price creating an up candle after rejecting off of that 5 minute low. We're looking for buy trades. What would be lovely is if we see price create that up candle, which is to create a swing high, then break down below that wick, break that low, and then retest the swing high it created. That's what we want to see. That would be a lovely trade. Obviously, our stops. That's the next previous 5 minute high. So let's see. Looks like a bullshit trade to me. Euro USD climbing up to reject off of that line. Right now we focus on USD JPY. Let's see what the fuck is going on. By the way, today is a no news day. So today is a great day for trading. Yesterday I believe was FOMC. For 1 minute on USD JPY. How much minutes to close? 3 more minutes. Up then a down. If that creates a down, then that's a new high. Doesn't look like price trying to do anything. What price need to do is go back down, down and up, retest that line again, or go below that low, or go there and try to go to the uptrend again. But right now, it's not looking nice on USD JPY. Euro USD, however, looks awesome. What are they really not coming there? That is foggy. My window, guys. So we'll leave that 5 minute on. We'll leave the Euro USD on the 5 minute to see if it closes. That's exactly what we want to do. If that close as a bearish, then that's another potential high for price to sweep and then go down. Right now, both of these trades are in the zone currently for trades. I think that in the zone for a sell trade. That in a zone for a sell trade. 4 minute sell, 1 minute sell. That in the zone for a sell trade, and the USD JPY in a sell in the what the hell happened on my face there? Wow. Disgusting. It raining. Alright. I had to close my window, guys, because raining. It's gonna fuck up the audio. The temporary line above that. 1 more minute to close to verify that high. We see USD JPY going higher. Never came back to retest to then go up higher. Probably going to reject at that 5 minute high and start going lower. We still have a whole hour to trade because not yet 12 o'clock. 17 seconds. I know definitely that going to close below that. So let me start drawing that line on the 5 minutes, on the 1 minute on Euro USD. Okay, right there in Euro USD, we see price starting to go higher, possibly going higher to sweep these 5 minute highs and then go lower. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see price go up, sweep these highs, then break structure to the downtrend with an engulfing candlestick, and then we could full pot that shit. Unless they don't have a 5 minute high in the way of our trade. A 5 minute low, I mean, in the way of our trade. That'll be a 5 minute low right there. Let me start drawing that bitch right there. Cool. Next part. Alright, guys, we're seeing price going up. USD JPY, total utter nonsense. That and that. So anything below that is a buy, right? So down then up. That's that candle right there. So price have to sweep that candle. So we could take a uptrend trade on USD JPY. But right now our focus is on Euro USD. Let's see what type of price action Euro USD give. Right back, we have some freshly microwave bread. Literally just waiting patiently for Euro USD to do its thing. Whoa. You have to look at that in the 5 minute now, eh? That's a low there. Whoa! Euro USD trying to do its thing there. Hey, yo! You could probably sweep that 1 minute liquidity, go inside of that, and then reject. Hmm. Okay, bitch, do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, bitch. All right, there we go. More minutes for that 5 minutes to close. Let's go. Okay, there we have it. Price sweep that liquidity. But the fucked up thing is the next low is right down there. So that means our risk to reward ratio is kind of fucked. Let's see if it will sweep. Let's see if it will create a low and then sweep that high. No, it doesn't. A low is categorized as a down candle, then a up candle. That is what's a low for me. That's another 5 minute high there. Massive move from Euro USD. We see in there. Let me draw that line on the 5 minute. Right there, drawn. All right. USD JPY. Oh my gosh. We seen that bitch moving lower also. That's the 5 minute high right there. A up, then a down candle. We could check our risk to reward ratio. I think I already have that marked out on the. Hey, yo. Let's see how this plays out, dog. Um, Where's the JPY doing its thing too? Uh-huh. And looking like a lovely trade, not gonna lie. On Euro USD, price close with that. All what we're missing is for price to come up. Because price just create a low there. We're missing for price to come up. Sweep that liquidity point, then break that structure with a engulfing candlestick. That's all we're missing. I apologize for the sniffling, but right now my nose wants to be a bitch, so you have to let the nose do what the nose wants to do. Uh-huh. 5 minutes. There is no lows that sweep below yet. That's the low that it have to sweep below, so we could actually try and enter a trade. That risk to reward going to be pretty bad if it crossed over to that line. We're not going to take that trade. It's going to be like a 0.55 risk to reward, so we're not going to take that trade. Like I said, what I'm looking for price to do is sweep above that liquidity and then break below a low so we could continue to go down. That's what I'm looking for, but it doesn't look like it will give me that chance. USD JPY trying to do its thing right now. Okay. Euro USD doing its thing. 10 more seconds for that candle to close. Let's see if it closes below that low. USD JPY in an uptrend. Still have like 53 more minutes to go. I think that creates a new high. That creates a new high, which is that right there. That low is irrelevant now. Okay. Oh my gosh, I did it an important low. Okay. Still have to pass above that high, so you will think about taking. I think that will create a let's see. Price coming down with that huge bearish momentum. Now we're getting swept back up. Not yet break that structure to the downtrend. And even if it had break that structure, we cannot take the trade because it's a bad risk to reward ratio. Our stops would have to be above the point that sweep liquidity, and our take profit would have to be a 1-to-1. But we see a 5 minute liquidity before we reach that 1-to-1. So chances that if we take that trade, it will not touch the 1-to-1. It will probably go ahead, sweep that 5 minute liquidity, and then go back up. Based on my analysis over backtesting a lot of time. It's just the patience game. It doesn't look like we might take a trade today. And that's okay with me. That's how your edge is edgified. That's how the edge works. It prevents you from taking shitty trades so that it doesn't eat at your winners. Simple shit. Your halfway point right there, form. Any other halfway point form? Nope. Halfway point was this one right there. Still have that halfway point word. 1 minute. Come on, beach. 51 more minutes to go. Okie dokie. All right. Oh wow. Yeah. So as we can see on the 1 minute finally break downtrend, which is that line right there with that candle. Good bearish candle. But as we can see, you see what I'm talking about. Our stops would have to be at that high, which is the point that sweep that liquidity. And then our take profit would be a 1-to-1, but I don't think it will touch a 1-to-1. Why? Because you have a 5 minute low right there. That's a huge point of liquidity. Usually when price with soup liquidity, there's going the opposite direction. But let's see how it plays out. USD JPY not sweeping that 5 minute low. We're just waiting patiently. Okay, so we see a short trade trying and show itself on Euro USD. Like we are saying, if we had entered there, we'll be in a drawdown right now. Price going up. I know that shit. I live that shit. I breathe that shit. I know the market. I see the market. I am the market. Anyways, 4 hour downtrend, 1 hour downtrend, and price is in a what they call that, a premium zone. So we're going to sell in premium zones because that's what we do. That's the next 5 minute low right there. Right below that bitch. 5 minute low USD JPY. Currently 5 minute going down. Test that low. Wow. Wow. We might get 2 trades. We enter in both of them trades if we can. Don't give a fuck. Okay. We see a slip of liquidity. Let me go on MT5. Sweep of liquidity on Euro USD. SL just above that. Risking 25. That's our first TP. 25 hour as our first TP. Anything, if price close anywhere above there, if price closes for engulfing candle anywhere above there, we taking that trade. USD JPY, we seeing price want to sweep, but price iffy. I think I just going to look at Euro USD for now, because our sights are clear on Euro USD. Let's put another. We have another 5 minutes high right there. All right, 1 minute. See what the fuck is going on, man. If price goes anywhere, looking like a lovely trade, not gonna lie. So we could move that motherfucker right there. That's the halfway line right there. Let's see what happens. So we're basically waiting for price to close below that line, or below that high, below that low, I mean, with engulfing candlestick or a strong bearish candlestick. That's what we're looking for. $11.23 USD JPY. Not yet break that line yet. Not yet break downtrend structure. Okay. We're just waiting. We're literally just waiting for price to break below that with an engulfing. If it don't break below that low with a strong bearish candle, we're not taking a trade. Guys, we pick here wrong. Only A plus setups. We're not fucking around, I'm missing. Okay, GBP USD. We see a sweep. See a sweep on GBP USD. But we focusing more on Euro USD. Let's see. Fuck, which one should I take? Which one have the higher? Yeah. See the sweep. Oh my gosh, it could be either one of them, you know. Which one would have a cleaner 1 hour, 4 hour? Yeah, JPY have a cleaner uptrend. So we're going to take JPY. Euro USD going higher. It reach above that week. Yeah, it reach above that wiki. Oh my fucking gosh, literally just waiting for that there. Oh my gosh! I keep shifting that purple line, dog. 1 minute, we just waiting for that to break that structure there. USD JPY, we're looking for it to break that structure. Either one of them. I feel like I'm going to take Euro USD first, you know. Let's see. I like the way Euro USD looking instead of USD JPY. We only see 1 week above that, but we see endless candles, you know. 5 minutes. Let me see any higher. No. That means that I have to break that trend now. That line. Okay. Literally just waiting patiently. Wow. You know what? I actually think that's going to be a good trade. Let's size up. Our first TP would be half risk. That would be a sell. Let's see. Let's see. USD JPY fucking around. Euro USD looking lovely. The next 5 minute high is all up there, which I do think that price is going to go. Again, I want price to come right down there in this bitch, and sell right above that stuff. That's $25. That's our first take profit. Come on, beach. We literally just waiting for price to go below that line there, which is a low for 5 minutes. Take advantage of that motherfucker and then bam. That's actually a nice little trade, you know, because price building up, price do just sweep that liquidity, price testing that liquidity out. Okay, that is how we seen it. That's how we seen the trade there. 20 seconds. Let me see if you're going to close like that, you little bitch. I might have to size up it. Whoa! 6 seconds. 1 second. Uh, fuck. Guys, I sticky. I like how that trade thing, oh boy. Oh fuck, I fucking wrong there, boy. I do like how that going and retest that high there. Waiting for that candle to do its thing. I do like how that candle break that dog. Like that candle. Hmm. Hmm. Although it was engulfing. Let's see. When price go back down to that level, I basically place some sell stops there now. Oh fuck. Over risk. Fuck. For free. Okay, it enter me in. It enter me in. I just have to sell again. Alright. Let's sell right there. Modify. First TP. Okay, so it enter me in the trade. All my SLs are supposed to be in free. Yeah. Okay. Now the 0.8. Fuck, let me try and move that to a 1 to 1. Oh my gosh. Come on, bitch. Oh my gosh. 0.87. Modify position. Take profit would be. I think I entered that trade someplace there, you know. Where I entered that trade, boy? Oh, I entered that trade at 1.178. 1.17847. So 1 to 1 would be literally right there. 1.17823. 1.17823. Oh fuck, that passed that man. Modify. My first TP there. Oh, it hit? Yeah, it hit my first TP. Hit my first TP right there. That was a chaotic trading. I'm not gonna lie. And then our next, we're going to target our previous lows. Guys, that was a chaotic trade. I go lie. Target that 5 minute low right there. Right there. With our TP2. That's our TP2 right there. Modify. And our TP3 going to be 1, 2. Our TP3 going to be literally on that level there. Modify. Okay. As we can see right now, we up to the 20 on the account. Oh, we have to move our stops to break even. Fuck. It moved me in the trade. So all our stops have to move to break even now. Nice. Fuck, boy. Risking that shit there. I go there. Modify. So our stops to break even now. Alright. The Gucci. I'll have to be at $0. Modify. Okay. Alright. Okay, so basically what we do there. Let me see what time, what when we enter that trade, guys. Let me see if we enter that trade good. Guys, we enter that trade at 1.17847. 17847. 17847. That's where we enter the trade. On the 1 minute, we enter the trade right there. Right? Our stop loss was at 17877. 17877. Yeah, our stop loss was below that shitty. That's where our stop loss was, right? So the risk to reward was like we take profit. Take profit was supposed to be 17823. That's where we took our profit. 17. We take our profit early, doggy. I go like that trade. The execution could be way better in the longer run. The execution could be way better. Now that's our 5 minute low. We targeting as our take profit too. We move our stops to break even. So all our stops and break even. Yeah, up right now. We still up. We up like $38. We up like $49 now. That's our next take profit, which is take profit two. And then our last take profit is right down there. Euro USD. Let me see what happened to USD JPY. USD JPY sweep candle right on top of there. That would be a bad risk to reward ratio. So we could not even take that trade. So that ain't making no sense. But Euro USD give us lovely trade. We just have to trust our trade idea. If it hit break even, it hit break even. But right now, that's the next TP. That's the next possible TP. I have no other TP other than that TP. All right. I have to work on my execution. Not gonna lie. That's why I put my fucking stop loss, doggy. Could have been at 3 pips right there. That's where our take profit should have been, but it was not. So we literally take profit too early on that trade. So we have to work on that. You have to work on that. Give me one because that was supposed to be 25. Okay, now I understand. Guys, just it's just me right now walking through. If I actually, I just like it so much. Like I give my life to that dog. Like what the fuck. Up in this beach, price about to hit our take profit too. Price about to hit our TP2. We have like 102 on that trade. That's actually a nice little trading. Little, that's a good fucking trade. That's the only other liquidity point. Price have to hit that liquidity point. I go in and peep. By the time I come back, that's supposed to be hit already. All right, like we said, guys, price just hit our TP2. Usually with my strategy, prices never really hit the full TP, but let's see how this shit goes. You see, we have our full TP right there. Right now, are we up like what the fuck? That's all the money we up on the account. So our second TP hit for $55.90. Our first TP was supposed to hit for $25, but it didn't. And oh, we have to trail stops now. Got to trail stops. Okay, so we move our stop loss to that high there. Okay, we seeing price coming back up after it sweep that 5 minute low as expected. We trail our stops. Okay, people, in the middle of editing that video, and we just want to come back to see what price do. So basically, my stop loss, my trail stop loss after take profit 2 was right about here. We enter our trail stop loss, and then we just kept on going up. In future, I don't think I'll have a take profit free again, because when I realized take profit free usually never get hit, and then it adding a complexity to my entries. So for example, let's say I want to have to enter with free take profits, right? My first take profit is 50%, and then the other two take profits is 25% of the whole position. So I'll have to enter half of the position I want to enter. So let's say, for example, a full position is one lot. To add the take profits, I have to enter it in three different orders, basically. So half of one would be 0.5. So I have to enter 0.5, then try and switch it whilst the trade going, and switch it to half of 0.5, which is 0.25, and enter two trades after that. It just making it more complex. Instead of me just having half, two take profits, one halfway on TP1, take away half on the last TP, take away the rest of the position. I could just enter two trades with 2 clicks. Simple. It making it easier. I'd have to go and switch around with dials and stuff like that. It's just way easier for my entries. And I realized my entry was atrocious on that trade actually. I have to work on that. So yeah, that's how the trade went today. Winning trade, Euro USD. The other USD JPY trade. Let me show it to y'all. What it is. Where the fuck is it? Okay, that's it right there. So that's the trade right there. It's sweep liquidity down there, and it kept on going up. It was a nice trade, not gonna lie, and then it started going down. So that's what happened. We didn't take the USD JPY trade because it was already in a Euro USD trade. You're not really making no sense to. And the USD JPY trade didn't give me what I wanted. The 5 minute basically the USD JPY trade didn't fit my criteria for A plus setup, so I didn't take it. Euro USD fit the criteria, so I took it. That's it.